Hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wonderkin Show. Today's first topic, Dan Orlovsky is a fool. Ignoramus. A charlatan. A false prophet. Look. Guys, now, the one thing that gets me perturbed, right, bothers me, is that we have the media who has watched the Ravens fall from grace and seen the Ravens have problems. And instead of the media doing their job on reporting on what's been going on in the Ravens, the only thing they bring up is Lamar Jackson. And all of the things that are going on with the team is injuries and the bad offensive line play, all the drops, the missed touchdowns that have been called back. I mean, 11 to 12 touchdowns called back or dropped or tipped or whatever else it is, like in the last 3 weeks alone. And they don't bring it up. They gloss over it. Like, who cares? Lamar's looked horrible. He hasn't had no touchdowns. It's like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play your audio and video of Dan Orlovsky, the fool, on the Pat McAfee show. And I'm even kind of tired of Pat McAfee because he knows too. Instead of correcting him, they don't. They'll be like, yo, he's doing bad. So, fine. If y'all like to call out things, I'm going to start calling y'all out. I'm going to have fun with it too. I'm going to smile. Just like that. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to show you exactly what he said on there. We're going to break it down even further, okay? If you like content like this, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check this out.
What's going on with Lamar, man?
What's going on with Lamar, man?
What's the deal?
What's the deal?
Yeah, I mean, simply put, Lamar has looked. This is the worst year of Lamar's career. Not even close.
Jeez.
Number one, throwing the football. He has just so many misses. Number two, that's a miss by 3 yards. Like I said this in jokingly last week, was Lamar's got the same type of misses that J.J. McCarthy has had this year. Just egregious misses where you go, how can you do that? This ball's 3 yards short. Second thing is Lamar's run away from everybody in the NFL. He has been caught in one-on-one situations more often than not, or more so than ever in his career before.
He's hurt.
I thought late in the game, I thought there were some drops yesterday. I think they dropped 3 touchdowns, but if you go also late in the game.
You heard that? Yeah, I know there were some drops, and they dropped like 3 touchdowns. Bro, do you have any idea? And I brought this up on the live this morning, right? Let's be honest, guys. Let's start chopping this up a little bit, right? Lamar Jackson in the last game had 1 touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. He had 2 total touchdowns for the game, 214 yards. Passing, 63% completion. He had 1 interception, no fumbles. I think he was sacked like once, twice maybe, right? How different does that stat line look if 4 of those completions or 3 of those completions were touchdowns? How different does it look? All of a sudden that 63 is more like 69 or 70. That's number one. All of a sudden, instead of 1 touchdown, now you got 4 passing touchdowns. With the rushing makes you have a Jackson 5. So there's no context to these idiots that just go up there and just blah, 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 or lie. And that's a blatant, Lamar, this is worst year of his career. Really? Of his career? Man, bro, this is why I don't like none of them, because it's disingenuous, to say the least. I'm gonna let it finish, but we're gonna go into it more.
He's like, it's almost like he's looking for the check down immediately, like getting the ball out into short completions.
Hold on. When do y'all know Lamar to go to short? But even though I know that he's been looking more short, why would you have a problem with him looking for the short checkdowns when the offensive line's trying to get him killed? Look at here's this idiot.
in the game. I thought there were some drops yesterday. I think they dropped 3 touchdowns. But if you go also late in the game, he's like, it's almost like he's looking for the check down immediately, like getting the ball out into short completions rather than there's some in routes that are coming open late.
Oh, they're coming open late.
Phenomenal yesterday.
Oh, because his offensive line's not blocking. Are you dumb? Like, bro, you see what I'm saying? Oh, they're coming open late. How's he gonna do that if he doesn't have the physical capability right now to make 3 guys miss? He has to hit the check down. And y'all have complained that he doesn't just take what the defense gives him. Now he has to wait in there and get pummeled to try to get because of the offensive line. See how stupid this guy is? We'll continue.
Tracks him down late. So this offense is broken in Baltimore. And it's literally insane to think of it because last year it was historically great. And for the most part, it's the same humans this year.
That's tough.
That's tough.
Good luck next year, Baltimore. Good luck next year. You think they make any changes?
You're going to have to. You can't go into a Super Bowl coming off of I think they were 14-3 last year.
We were 12-5 last year.
If I'm correct, I could be wrong.
You're wrong.
But something like that, and going into this season, they were, to a man, unquestioned, the best roster in football.
You see what I'm now they're saying they're the best roster in football. Like, you see what I'm saying? This guy is just lying. The Ravens have never had the best roster in football. Never. Ever had the best roster in football. That's on Philly. That's on Detroit. They got the best rosters in football. But the Ravens got the best. They're unquestioned the best roster. And get out of here. No. And y'all seen how bad this team was without Lamar Jackson. See, that's why I can't take this idiot, bro. He's a fool. A fool.
Yep.
Certainly in the AFC.
Chuck Pagano said, I don't want to do the show anymore. I want to go coach, try to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I bet he regrets that.
Like I said before, let me tell you something, guys. When I give news and stuff like that, I give you context, even if it's for someone I don't like. Like if it's for even Joe Burrow, I'll be like, yo, Joe Burrow had, 3 interceptions, but out of the 3 interceptions, 2 of them were just bad drops by his receivers that turned into tipped up into the air. Like there has to be context and nuance to all these conversations. It's not making excuses, it's telling you the whole story. It's telling you everything that goes on. Why did they get from point A to point B? There's some space in between point A and point B. Nuance. It was like 3 missed touchdowns by his teammates. Mark tipped one, Bateman dropped one, and then Isaiah likely had one punched out, which we all thought was a touchdown. But whatever, fumble, drop, whatever. If anything, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, he dropped, that one's a drop too. 3 touchdowns off the board. And the week before that was like 4. So it's like you're trying to tell people, this has just been the Ravens the referees have been screwing us, 1. And 2, the players outside of Lamar has really let down the team. There's no pass rush. There's no protection for the quarterback. The only other player that's really been balling has been Keaton Mitchell and Derrick Henry. And I mean, yeah, Zay had his most yards, I believe, of the season yesterday, but he still had 3 drops in the game. And they're not hard catches. I mean, legit, just drops. One of the drops, he popped the ball into the air. That could have been an interception. He boop right over his head. He's looking at it like this. Instead of going to try to fight off, man, I ended up trying to go fight to try to knock it down. It's just like I said before, these idiots that cover this stuff, that's what I'm saying. It's only built for one person to be the devil. And of course, they're trying to do it with Shedeur too, because, you know what I'm saying, that's another big storyline. He doesn't fit their narrative, so he has to be the antagonist. How dare you think he could be the protagonist? It's nasty. But But this guy named Dan Orlovsky just go out there and just be lying. And then he'll be like, oh, okay, I got that wrong, my bad. What do you mean get that wrong? But you're a senior preacher to the masses. Millions believe what you say. You're a liar, a charlatan. Matter of fact, and for extra measure, black hand side, right slap. Give it to you nice like my ancestors told me to do it. Ridiculous. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Dan Orlovsky's a liar? Do you think he's a farce of a media analyst? How much of the media guys you think follow that same trend? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's episode of the Wonderkin Show. Thank you for watching again. How we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, guys, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you haven't already done so already, check out the Wonderkin Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. where we touch on all topics of sports, break down sports culture, pop culture, a little bit of nostalgia trivia, right? From the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, guys. Be there, be squared. Also, that's 2 channels we do, 2 separate channels. Also, if you want to donate to either one of the channels, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code is to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wonderkin Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wonderkin Show, guys. This show is not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I'm out of here, guys. God bless. Yep.
Finish him, Daddy.
Do not